Sergeant Damien Okoro strutted through the Lagos Federal Military Tribunal as if he owned the building. The silver eagle pinned to his uniform glimmered under the courtroom lights, drawing attention exactly how he liked it. Everyone knew Damien, feared on the streets, untouchable in uniform, and always too proud to admit when he was wrong. Today, he was even more arrogant than usual, because he believed he had already won the case before it even started. His target? A soft-spoken black woman named Maya Roberts, accused of interfering with military operations after she recorded Damien assaulting a roadside vendor. Damien smirked as she entered. A simple civilian, he thought, easy victory. But Maya's calm expression unsettled him. She didn't look afraid. She didn't look nervous. She looked like someone waiting for the right moment. When the judge asked if she had legal representation, Maya simply replied, "I'll represent myself." The courtroom erupted in whispers. Even Damien's lawyer glanced at her in disbelief. Damien leaned back, confident. Let the foolish woman dig her own grave. But deep down, something about her posture, too controlled, too aware, made him uneasy. And for the first time in his career, his badge didn't feel as heavy as it used to. He had no idea who he had just dragged into court. The courtroom settled. Maya stood calmly, hands behind her back, shoulders straight. Not fearful, not intimidated, just observant. Damien narrowed his eyes. Regular civilians fidget. Regular civilians ramble. Regular civilians panic in a military tribunal. But Maya, her breathing was controlled, her gaze steady, her voice clean and sharp, like someone who'd spent years being trained to stay unshaken under pressure. The judge allowed her to question Sergeant Damien. She walked toward him slowly. "Sergeant Okoro," she began, "how long have you been in service?" Damien straightened proudly. 14 years. "Impressive," Maya replied, almost with admiration. "But in those 14 years, were you ever trained to assault civilians during a market inspection?" Damien froze. The crowd murmured. Her tone wasn't emotional, it was surgical. He lifted his chin. "Watch your mouth, you don't talk to me like that." Maya's lips curled into the faintest smirk. "I'm speaking directly to your actions, Sergeant, unless you'd like me to show the full footage." Damien's heart thumped. Full footage? His lawyer shot him a worried glance. The judge leaned forward. "There is more footage than what was submitted." Maya didn't answer. She simply produced a flash drive and handed it to the bailiff. When the screen lit up, the room fell silent. The new footage showed Damien demanding money from the vendor. When the vendor refused, Damien slapped him hard, then threatened to arrest him for disrespect. Gasps filled the courtroom. Damien jumped to his feet. "That video is edited. She's lying." But Maya didn't even look at him. She stared straight at the judge. "Your Honor, I'd like to introduce more than evidence. I'd like to introduce the truth about who I am." She reached into her pocket, slowly presenting a black badge. A badge no one in the room had expected. The judge's eyes widened. Damien's blood ran cold. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. A low hum of shock spread like electricity. Maya finally looked at Damien. "You dragged the wrong woman to court, Sergeant." Damien knew at that very moment it was over for him. If you like stories like this, subscribe and catch more only on Yes, It Happened. For more true-to-life tales of strength, courage, and the hidden power within ordinary people. Keep the conversation going.